YouTube. I guess it's you and me today. We'll have Angie say hi at the end of this video. Out for a couple errands today. Beautiful day. I might sit on the riverfront for a little bit. Then we'll just head for home. Kind of got out a late start today, but it is what it is. But I'll have plenty of time to get what I need done. Sit on the riverfront for a little bit, and we'll just head for home. Maybe there's a vending food truck up there. Maybe I'll bring home something. Maybe surprise Angie, bring home something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Or just between you and me, I'll just keep it for myself. Because Angie says she was bringing home something else for dinner tonight, but I didn't want any of it. She says, just buy yourself one. I can have something else later. So we'll see. Right now, like I said, a beautiful day. Not as hot, not as humid. Just perfect day today. You can see, you just watched about 1.5 minutes of a clip, and I'm just barely breaking a sweat. Oh, hear an airplane in the sky. Hey, walking past the city pool. If you look very closely, it's already filled with water. Already. And it's nowhere near Memorial Day weekend yet. So I guess an early start, make sure all the equipment is working. And hopefully it'll be open on time. How many times Angie and I are going to use it this summer? I don't know. We haven't used it in a long time. So we'll have to wait and see if we're able to do a swimming vlog out of this pool. I would love to do a swimming vlog out of this pool, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, we're just going around the sidewalk, going up on the riverfront. Like I said, today's a beautiful day today. And I'm glad you guys are with. Oh, my zooming don't want to work today. There we go. At least the boaters are out. Not in force today. It is an unofficial weekend. It would be a nice day to go boating on the river today. Nice view. Always, especially when the sun's out, it's always a beautiful day up here on the riverfront. Always a beautiful day. And we'll just move along. Now, I think there's a vending truck up here. I'm not for sure today. I'll have to walk up that way anyway. Just see what's going on. If it's something vending, I'll stop in, pay them a visit, support the businesses, or I can just go have lunch by myself someplace. Out there's a couple pelicans out there. Someone called them snow geese on the channel one time. But rest assured, those are pelicans. There's like different breeds of pelicans, and this is the most common breed of pelican that roams the upper Mississippi River, basically. And according to the bird book I used to have at one time, they're supposed to be a native bird at one time, but we didn't start seeing these birds back into the area until like the late 1980s, early 90s. Then they've been back ever since, and sometimes they come back in force. But like I said, it's a beautiful day up here. Gorgeous day. For the ones who are new to the channel, that is the Mississippi River. It's one of the third longest rivers in the world. There is usually barge traffic up and down this river, this part of the river, because of the way it's over the years. Before the lock and dam system, used to be dangerous rapids through here. That's why you have the lighthouses here in town at one time to help guide river traffic at night through the dangerous rapids that used to be through here. Then when they put the lock and dam system in, they carefully put the lock and dam system in to maintain a 9-foot channel at the lowest end. That's why the most lock and dams are designed for navigation, not flood control. A lot of people say it's for flood control. No, it's those lock and dams are designed for navigation and navigation only, basically. there's very few dams today that's designed for flood control because of flooding waters that will wreck a dam real fast. And that. Well, like I said, there's a lot of. Right now, we got 3 pelicans out there. One going down the river like a boss. But like I said, a beautiful day to be on the riverfront today. Even though it's not running, I decided to walk down by our fountain here. Hopefully the time you watch this video, they'll have it cleaned out and up and running, hopefully. Usually starts running towards Memorial Day weekend, and it runs until almost to the end of September. But that's Luba's fountain. Right now they gotta do some maintenance work on it, fill it up, and get it running, basically. There's another fountain in the park up the ways. Just a basic fountain right below the war memorial statue up there. But that's a nice little fountain there too. But yeah, this is why I like to come and sit and relax once in a while. Haven't been here for with you guys in a while. I thought I was here. I think Angie and I did a tripod test here. Basically, we just set up a tripod, see how our new tripod works out right here. So but it is a nice little fountain. Hopefully they'll have it running time you watch this video. If not, be within the next week or so after that, okay? We will be down here a few times, maybe a couple times during the summer and that. I'm thinking about filming bonus videos for bonus vlogs so I can take an actual day off from the actual vlogging. So it's kind of going to mess up how we do our daily lives, but we'll just have to do what we can to get some nighttime videos up here on Riverfront, basically. Yep, birds chirping away in the distance over there. Ballpark season, it starts in a couple weeks. We'll have about 3 baseball vlogs for you guys here on the channel this year. That's what I'm planning on, 3 of them this year. So the season is going to be short and sweet. It's about 2 months and a week. And I'm not going to air the same team. Unless I have a certain day off in the middle of the week, unusual, then we'll do a 4th game. But right now I'm guaranteeing 3 teams for 3 different markets. Basically 2 new ones on the channel, and we'll see the Burlington Bees again. That'll be towards the end of the baseball season. So our baseball vlogs are going to be 3 teams this year that we're going to be vlogging, and one will be in the Burlington Bees. The other one's going to be 2 Illinois teams, I would believe. I'll have to double check on that one. But like I said, we're going to wrap up this video here real quick. Wish the water was on, but hey, before you know it, it'll be on. We'll be down here and relaxing by the fountain one of these days. Well, I'm on this end of town real quick. That vending shop was a coffee shop. I was about ready to order my coffee. I realized that I forgot something at this end of town. I did something at this end of town, so I thought I left something behind. I had to go back and retrieve it. And good thing they had some safety features. I was able to retrieve what is valuable and that is good. Just not going to say what it is. Just remember, if you got anything valuable, just remember to take it with you. Because I may not be as lucky next time if I would have left it someplace else. Okay, like I said, I'm on this end of town. I was way up there. I was about ready to show you what I was going to buy, but I had to come back down here. I'm pooped out. There's a train coming. I'm going to find out what kind of train it is. If it's an empty coal train, I got to walk all the way back up there. Do it. But right now, we're watching some boat traffic go by. There's a nice boat going right there, pontoon boat going there. He's going to have to wait for the drawbridge to open up somewhat for him to get through. He's too tall because the river's too high. Right now, I'm looking up the tracks area, and it looks like it's going to be a short train, so I'm in luck. So I can stay down here. How short the train? Well, we'll find out here. As it is, there's the train. That's not the train I was worried about, but that's a good train. Loud horn. But yeah, it's a short train, so I got no problem. If that was an empty coal train, I would have been screwed. I would have had to walk all the way back up there. But that's a very short train, so they'll clear the tracks, clear the crossing. That beats walking way up there across the tracks. And like I said, the drawbridge is opening just wide enough for that boat to get through. Basically, that's what they're trying to do. So there is a boat coming upriver, but it looks like he's docking. We'll get a barge later this summer, just not today. Right now, I'm gonna just head for home. I just kind of had a very good day. Almost ended in a disaster. Let's say, yeah, it would have ended in a disaster, utter disaster. But luckily, things are okay. Heading to the bus stop, and luckily I got back across the tracks. There's another southbound train coming. Soon to go by, but right now I'm on the right side of the tracks. Now we're able to go home. So we'll just head to the bus stop. We'll see you at home. I'll explain more in detail what happened today. It almost ended in disaster. Yep, exactly. I'm at the bus stop. Yep, that was the train I was fearing the most. That is an empty southbound coal train. That's the one that's long and usually stops about for 30 to 40 to 50 minutes. Known to stop there for about an hour and a half. So it hasn't made to a full stop yet. Good thing I'm on this side of the tracks, because now I don't have to make that unnecessary walk. Right now, we're at the bus stop, and we'll see you when we get home. Oh wow, yeah, Dodge a big one here, guys. Yeah, I was doing a transaction at one of the local financial institutions. That's why I had to go back to that area just to retrieve my card. Luckily, I made the transaction on the ATM machine outside. I was able to get my receipt, but then I walked away without my card. I guess the machine kind of had like a safety sensor. Notice I walked away, and what it did was it sucked in the card into a special bin in the machine. So I went back to the financial institution where I made my last transaction, let them know on the situation. Luckily, there was somebody that was currently there that had access into the machine. Went in, retrieved the card for me, had to sign some paperwork, then I got my card back. Yeah, it could have ended in utter disaster if it wasn't for that kind of financial institution. I heard horror stories where basically someone will left their card machine, someone will come in after it, and they'll just, instead of making their deposits, they decide to make a withdrawal against somebody else's. I heard this many times here on YouTube, on Facebook, everything, basically. And you also heard it in the news in the past. So luckily for me, my bank had a safety feature where basically it just sucks in the card. These one of these cards where it sucks in your card. It just sucks in your card, and it will not spit it out until you ask for it to exit, and it will give you your card back and return your card. Just say a couple things. One being in transactions or in all, no new transactions, return card, or to say just return card. I failed to push that button. And when I walked away, there was like a few second delay. Then all of a sudden, it sucks the card right into the machine, so no one else doesn't jump on my mistake or anybody else's mistake. Anybody can make that mistake. Just first time it happened to me. Actually, I think this is actually the first time it ever happened to me, where basically I just put my machine in the card, made my transactions, and got my receipt, walked away without the card. And that is not, like I said, if it was anywhere else, I would have had to call the bank, get a hold of somebody, and with being Saturday, if I didn't call by a certain time, it was not going to end well. I would have to come home real quick online and seize all accounts. I can freeze my accounts online. Unfortunately, my cell phone won't let me do that, because my cell phone has lousy connections when it comes to Wi-Fi. And I'm really pissed off with this this TracFone LG Reflect ever since I got this. It's been a hunk of junk since I got it. I like the widescreen and all that stuff, but when it comes to the internet outside the Wi-Fi area, I cannot use data at all. So I cannot be able to use any data unless I'm on a weather site or Facebook. That's it. I cannot use it for YouTube. I cannot go online because I have to be on. For some reason, it wants me to go on Wi-Fi. And I can use data. That's why I got the data plan. It's just as good as Wi-Fi, because that's what I paid for that service, and it's just not getting rendered technically. So that's another issue on its own. But the main thing is, this could have ended in a financial disaster. It could have, but luckily some safety features was put in play, and we're good. I am all good to go. Bank account has not been compromised by my mistake, and the bank's been pretty good with us, basically. So it's nice to have a bank that has your back, basically. So that's good to see. All right, even if I had some banking issues in the past, like somebody decided I want to charge instead of charging my credit card for a car rental, they decided to charge it against my bank, and that was a miscommunication, and the bank was able to refund all my overcharges, my overdrafts, because of a miscommunication. Basically, that was it. It was a miscommunication that time. I think that's the last time I had major banking issues here on the channel, is when I had overdrafts, because there was a miscommunication between me and my place I rent the cars at. That was the last banking issue I had. That was back in 2016, actually. All right, one more clip. We'll see what Angie has to say. I'm not going to talk to Angie about it because she'll squeal to her mom. Her mom will watch this video anyway, and I'll probably get chewed out for it. Right now, I don't care because everything is all cool, everything's all corrected, and I check my bank accounts, and it's all good. We're all good. Hope you guys are good. Just don't let that happen to you. It's a little safety tip. Protect your bank card of any kind at all costs.
Hello, YouTube. Good night, YouTube. We'll see Chuck on the next clip.
Oh, I was going to finish this video on the patio, but I think I'll just finish it here. Angie just went to bed. I talked to her before this clip, and boy, she almost had a panic attack. Ooh. I told her everything is all cool. Lucky for me, like I said, it probably couldn't end well if it wasn't for the safety feature at the ATM machine, basically. So luckily it happened there, not anywhere else in town, because if it was somewhere else in town, you'd really be a little short-handed for the next couple months. Then there's a possibility we may have to cancel our vacation. Ooh, that was another scary thought. But right now, just gotta remember, when it comes to your debit cards, credit cards, and all that stuff, anything of value, protect it as much as possible and make sure you get it back as soon as you get done with whatever transactions you're doing at the ATM machines. Some will allow you to put it in, they'll stick it to a magnet, it will stick, and it will release it when it's done. Some will just, you swipe it in and swipe it out real quick, and you do your transaction that way. And some machine will just take it in, suck it up, and do your transactions, all your necessary transactions, and it'll give you a choice. And it will just hit return card, it will return your card. But if you fail to do that in a timely manner and walk away, and what the machine does in the safety feature for that card is it will suck it in, and you just gotta go contact the bank or whoever owns that ATM. But mostly, I do my transactions with the bank's ATMs because I think it's safer in a way. But if you're going to go over a standard ATM, double check, make sure you got your card back. Okay, so that would be it. But it was a nice day. Great day for a walk. Almost didn't end well because of that situation. Alright, we're out of here. Please like, share, subscribe, don't forget the subscribe button, notification bell. What kind of drama tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow. Weather permits. This is only when weather permits now. Going down to see the IndyCar tomorrow. So it's only when weather permits, okay? We'll see you there. Hopefully, weather will be A-okay for it.